Madonia, is there something from my youth that you might want to hear? Anything?
I lose, you win.
Wow.
Or
No, I'll do it. I haven't sung that song in, I can't believe you even know that song. I used to use fingertips when I played that. This was written by the guy that ran off with my first wife. I learned it after he got back. It's a funny story, maybe I should tell you. When I was 21, I was married to this lovely woman. And for her birthday, for her 23rd birthday, which fell on May 23rd that year. I mean, it fell on 23rd every year. She was 23 that year.
Yeah,
So
we're golden.
so both times, so both my first wife and second wife left me when they were 23. So I stopped dating girls who were anything younger than 24. They get pretty spontaneous when I'm 23, and so I thought I'll just sidestep that particular bump in the road. So in any event, I buy her this car for her birthday. It was a used car. It was a little VW, you know, that was some guy who went through puberty who owned it, you know. So it was just, you know, trashed and well, it was just trash. And so I replaced the headliner, which had footprints all over it, and I gave the car to Jane. It was the first car she ever had, and she loved it. You know, she just jumped in it and drove off. Really, just kept right on driving. Left me with the payment book. Really. And listen, this is absolutely true. She was driving down Hollywood Boulevard. There was a guy with an attentive beard and a guitar hitchhiking, and she felt somewhat simpatico, you know. So she stopped and she said, get in. And he gets in the car and she says, I'm James Stanley. I'm married to James Lee Stanley. He has a guitar too. And this guy says, just like that, no. And she was charmed by his bon mot. And they established a rapport that I can only describe as legendary. You know, within hours they were back at this place, pouring their brains out. You know. And, I found out about it. I have to say, I wasn't as cool as I am now. I was upset. You know, and I decided I was going to kill him. And then I realized that you really can't be a performer around killing people because they put your name up on the marquee and the cops will find you just like that. Bad career move for a you know, celebrity type, you know. So I decided instead to do something more mature, calm. I had time to think about it. My rage subsided, and I elected to geld him. So I went out and I got some piano wire, making noise like that. Little thin stuff, you know, and then I found out his name. It was Steve the Bastard, and so I went down to where he was playing. He was playing a club called, I swear to you, it was called Artie Fatbuckles. It was on Melrose, and he wasn't nearly this popular, so I got a seat right in the front, you know, and I'm sitting down there, and I've got this coil of piano wire in my hand, you know, and I just slap in the palm of my hand, piano wire, and I'm looking menacingly at his nether regions, you know, give him the old hairy eyeball. He starts singing and playing, and pretty soon I discover I'm slapping my palm on 2 and 4. God, it was really good. You know, I mean, for bachelor, he could play terrific. He was such a good player. I was stunned. And he was singing fabulous. And it turns out the songs he was singing, he wrote. I thought, this guy's fantastic. You know, I became a fan. You know, I didn't have to go down there to be entertained, but I'm telling you, he was so good. You know, so I went backstage and I said, hey, man, I just got to shake your hand. You were wonderful. I had such a good time. I'm stunned because I really wasn't in the mood. You know? I really shifted my mood there. And he said, no kidding, man. Thank you so much. What's your name? So I got a real good grip on his hand, you know, and I looked him in his good eye and I said, James Lee Stanley. He's up against the wall. He's got his legs crossed. And he thought, this is it. Soprano singing. Oh no, oh no. And I said, no, hey, I threw down the piano wire as an act of good faith, you know. And I said, please, man, I just want to be your friend, really. I love what you do. I just want to be your friend. Well, he was stunned by my cosmopolitan attitude, you know. So we became fast friends. We became such good friends that we stopped seeing my wife. We gave her up. This is the God's truth. She lives in Los Angeles with a lawn furniture salesman. And Steve and I have been friends our whole lives. And he's had some hit songs. He wrote Separate Lives for Phil Collins. And he wrote, you know the song On and On?
Yeah.
Stephen Bishop.
Down in Jamaica, yeah, Stephen Bishop. In that song, where it says, poor old Jimmy sits alone in the moonlight, saw his little man, steals a letter from the stars in the sky, puts on Sinatra, starts to cry. Well, Stephen came to see me when my second wife ran off with a leather freak from Berkeley, and I was playing all this this Sinatra, you know, and I was like this morose, poor, and he came to stay with me, and then I ended up in that song. So the poor old Jimmy who sits alone in the moonlight.
Whoa!
I kind of thought I'd get closer to fame than that, but. So let's see. This is a song Stephen wrote that I love to do. He doesn't do it, but I do. And I haven't done this since I saw you last month. I could tell my story from one point of view, but I know better. You see, it was me, the heartbreaker. Now it's my heart that's broken into. So I darling again, where to begin when the winter takes Oh, there were no other women, but I had to fight for myself, no one else. Tired of the lonely places, came to for the lonely faces in the crowd. So I knew you would win, darling, again. Where to begin when the winter takes I ain't gonna cry myself to sleep on it tonight. You know the heart I feel is deep and no end in sight. There's no end in sight. I could tell my story from one point of view, but I know